to Mac School Prep TV. Today we are going to be discussing part one of our 6-part series on what it means to learn, what it means to study, and what exactly is involved in those two processes. My name is Mackenzie Warren. If you do not know, I am the founder of Mac School Prep. In video by video, I'm going to be using everything that I know to help enlighten you on what exactly it takes to be successful in an academic setting and beyond. Without further ado, I want to encourage you to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can stay in the loop. Okay, no more stalling. Let's get it. So, I'm going to be completely honest. At first, I was planning on treating learning and treating studying as two entirely different subjects. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that they really go hand in hand, and I really have no choice but to speak about them together. And so what exactly I mean by them going hand in hand is if you think about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a PBJ sandwich, there is no PBJ sandwich if you don't include the peanut butter or if you don't include the jelly. It's either a PB sandwich or a J sandwich, you know what I'm saying? And so that is the relationship between learning and studying. Without studying, there is no learning. First and foremost, learning and studying are both processes that aren't passive. So in other words, they don't happen without work. They don't happen without effort being dedicated to them. You might be wondering, okay, well, what exactly is the definition of learning? What exactly is studying? I just kind of maybe want to be a little bit more clear on that. The definition of learning, according to our handy-dandy English dictionary, is the acquisition of knowledge or skills through study. And the definition of studying is the devotion of time and attention to acquiring knowledge on an academic subject. What that tells me is that studying is basically the devotion of time and attention to none other than learning. And so what these definitions really affirm for me is the point that I made at the beginning, that learning and studying go hand in hand. And if you think about it, when I read the definition of learning, it included the word study. And also when I read the definition of studying, that also included the word learning, or a variation of it. So the takeaway at this point in the video is that in order to be successful in school, in order to be successful in an academic setting, you have to master both processes. You have to master both learning and studying. What I'm trying to tell you is that it is impossible for you to be a proficient learner without being a proficient studier and vice versa. Now, when I said that it's impossible for somebody to be a proficient learner without being a proficient studier, you might have doubted that statement because you thought about a person classified as a quick learner. What I think a common misconception is about quick learners is that they don't have to study. However, what it means to be a quick learner is being someone who can master new skills quickly. How do you master new skills quickly? You have to study. You have to practice. So it's not that a quick learner doesn't have to study, but it's rather that a quick learner doesn't have to study as much as someone else who wasn't able to grasp the concept as easily. In the event that I'm saying too much stuff that's kind of abstract and maybe you can relate to a sports example a little bit more, I'm going to give you just that. Let's talk about a person who is athletic. A person who is naturally athletic is somebody who is a quick learner when it comes to achieving goals from a physical standpoint. And so let's say we have a football coach and he has a team and he's showing his team this new drill. And we have a guy on the team named Billy. Billy is the most athletic kid on the team. I mean, he has just raw talent when it comes to being fit, raw talent when it comes to being coordinated. You get the point. So our coach is showing the drill. And the thing is that nobody on the team, not even Billy, is going to be able to just look at the coach do the drill and then automatically know how to do it. Because let's be real, that's just not how real life works. However, because of Billy's athleticism, it's going to take him fewer attempts, whether that be 2 attempts, whether that be 30 attempts, in comparison to the rest of the team to be able to master the drill that his coach showed. And so if we think about practicing and studying as synonyms, because technically they are, practicing and studying both involve doing something over and over and over again to either improve or maintain proficiency of a task, then that means that even Billy, who is a quick learner when it comes to athletics, he still had to study. And so what the bottom line is that it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how smart you are, it doesn't matter how gifted you are, Everyone has to study. There's no way around it. There's no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts about it. You got to do it. Since I want to stay true to speaking about being successful in an academic world, what I'm going to say is that in order to master a subject, in order to be well versed in a topic and know it inside and out, you have to put in the time. You have to study, you have to practice. That wraps up part 1 of our 6-part series on learning and studying. I hate to leave you on a cliffhanger, but you can catch me in the next video to tune in on part 2 and check it out. But I just want to encourage you one more time to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a beat. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye!